Hello and welcome to Roots Garage. This week we are introducing our personal project cars.
Yeah.
We've had a few emails recently talking about them. We decided
Now's the time to kind of show face and show you what we've got and
Yeah.
what the plans are with them and why we've got all these vehicles.
Okay, so although these are two mk6 Fiesta STs, they couldn't be any more different. So to start off with, this is my Fiesta ST, and a couple of you maybe have seen this on the channel before because I actually bought this car, what was it, like 6 years ago now? And I introduced it on the channel a long time ago before Stuart was here. I have a Fiesta ST. Build on the Fiesta ST race car is about to start. And I started work on it and I stopped, and this is what it has turned into over that time. So to start off, this car, when I got it, engine was super smoky. So it's had a new engine. This new engine is completely unknown to us, so it's probably going to blow up at the first track day. It's got a full Miltech exhaust system, 60mm throttle body, Caterham inlet manifold. Has it got anything else, Stuart?
No, there's no cams or nothing like that.
No, so it's a standard engine.
Yeah.
Just with some nice bolt-on modifications. You see, we've got a splitter kit here from BYC. Yeah, we'll come round the side. We've got some Team Dynamics with Yokohama semi-slick tyres on there. And this is the reason the video stopped on this car, is inside it got a roll cage. Now the reason this actually stopped the videos on the car is because, well, I booked this car in and got it taken away right at the very start of 2020. We all know what happened in 2020 and the world shut down, and that means this lay in a puddle in Lochgelly for 12 months. And we got it back and it was full of rust. And the car sat for a good, year and a half before I even touched it. So yeah, we eventually got it cleaned up, got it painted, got a new bucket seat in, and that's how it looks now. So moving to the back of the car, we have a disaster of a wing, also from BYC. Looks terrible. Works
I like
though.
it.
You like it. I think it looks terrible.
Actually, my spoiler.
It is actually your spoiler.
Actually, I think we should tell everyone the actual truth here. 90% of the parts in this car are mine. Were mine.
Yeah.
You bought them, but yeah, I hoard a lot of parts for Fiestas.
So, Stuart had a mk6 ST.
Multiple.
Your last one though. So Stuart had a mk6 ST, and what happened was he bought all these bits, and then he got the chance of this car,
Which we'll come to.
which we'll get to, and
Sold everything.
You sold everything. You sold all your bits, and I bought pretty much all of them.
Probably hurts my whole car. The engine.
Yeah. So yeah, the engine is out of Stuart's old Fiesta ST. All the bits on it are from what was meant to go on his old ST. I think the only part of this car that is actually mine, are the wheels and the bucket seat.
Yeah.
Which have
And
you
the
had?
cage.
And the cage.
Probably had to chop the cage out again
Yeah, we did.
because they fit in the wrong place.
Yeah, they fit. Yeah, that. So we the roll cage was fitted wrong.
The dash bar.
Yeah.
The dash would have been about 3 inches lower and about 4 inches closer towards you, which wasn't going to work at all.
No, it wasn't.
So yeah, we had to chop that out and put an actual dash bar back in rather than having a welded dash bar.
But it's in.
Yeah.
We managed it. But yeah, full FIA spec cage, and yeah. So the plan for this originally was to be a nice little track toy. And it very quickly turned into a race car. So, yeah, this thing, with the exception of the bucket seat and the steering wheel, will eventually be full FIA spec.
And also there's other bits to go on it still.
Yeah, so we're missing a few bits, just to finish it off. Yeah, we have fiberglass doors, boot, bonnet, most of which you've got on your car as well.
Polycarbonate windows have to go on it still.
Yep.
It needs a little bit of tidying up still. There's
And
maybe,
it actually needs bits to finish it.
yeah. Not much though. It's a battery and cage, a wee bit of wiring, cut-off switch, fire extinguisher kit. It's nothing that's dramatic. It is all...
Realistically, this car is finishable in about a night or two.
Oh yeah, it starts and runs and drives and everything works. And what coilovers are with them?
Sorry, I forgot about that. We have BC coilovers on here. BC BR coilover, fully rebuilt by yours truly, because you guessed it, they were for his car. So he rebuilt them for his car. But yeah, so this is my little Fiesta, and it is a bona fide ST 150. And we're going to move on to the car sitting just over here.
Aye, Mark 6. It does look like a normal Mark 6 Fiesta, but this one's a little bit more special. Ford themselves built 52 of these cars for one make championships in Germany. So they get plucked off the production line. They got a cage pit in them, air jacks, Formula Ford front brakes. IBAC made some coilovers for them, which are only available to the factory cars. They came with a fancy shifter, fire extinguisher kit, external fuel system, super sprint exhaust system. Yeah, they're a proper wee bit of kit. These actually came out before the ST Fiesta was a thing, or the Mark 6, and they have a 1.6 Z-Tech S engine, making about 175 to 180 horsepower on standalone management. So I'll show you a wee couple of bits on this, which is pretty decent. These came from the factory with ATS DTC wheels and Formula Ford brakes that Lucas made. There's nothing much to show you inside. This has been quite a lot of work in progress. This car had quite a hard life on its racing days, and it sustained quite a lot of damage to the back end. So I've been sourcing and saving parts for about 3 years now, and this is me starting to get to the point where I can rebuild the car. So I've had new quarter panel, I've had half of the boot floor was crushed on this, so I've had the boot floor chopped out. I've had the rear C-pillar, I'm guessing you would call it, replaced. I've got a new boot panel to go on it. I've got an inner wing to go on it. I've got a front inner wing to go on. I've got an outer chassis leg to go on. I've got fiberglass boot, bonnet, doors, contemplating a carbon roof. Then the car needs a full repaint inside, outside, underneath, engine refresh. Although it does run, it's not been used since 2016, so it's sat for quite a while. So I want to get that done. But yeah, it's very leery orange. It's going to get painted white, I think. But yeah, it's a pretty nice bit of kit. Half the stuff's missing from it, but I do have a house full of parts back home that I'll be bringing up to put back into it. So the plan with this was to do the modified Ford series. It depends on budget. I really don't have much money to do racing just now. So I think it'll be mainly track days, not kill closest, but all around the UK, hopefully get to Europe with it, and yeah, enjoy it. So these cars came with the Z-Tech SE engine, the 1.6 rather than 2 litre Duratec. These are blueprinted by Ford Performance themselves, and it's not been opened up since its last race. It still has all the security tags and stuff on it. The suspension for these are all custom built for the car. Ford Racing top mounts, IBAC made, coilovers specific for this race series. The unfortunate thing for this is spare parts are getting quite impossible to get. They built 54 cars. There's maybe spares for 54 cars, and this was 2002. So there's a lot of stupid things on this that look the same as a normal Mark 6 and they're different. Front flanges are like 4mm thicker. Rear hubs have wheel bearings from a front wheel of a Citroen AX. It's stupid stuff that they developed for the endurance racing that you wouldn't really notice just by looking at. The other future plans I've got for this are a tubular front subframe, tubular control arms, hopefully a carbon roof, ITBs, more up-to-date management, and then yeah, paint it and use it.
So, those are our Fiestas.
Yeah, I hope you've liked the wee insight to our own personal cars.
We know it's been a bit different, but yeah, we just wanted to share our cars with the channel, because eventually we're going to want to make videos on these. These
100% will make appearances into the videos. Unfortunately, I started doing this long before we thought about doing YouTube, and the same with this car. We thought about doing this point. This was done well before YouTube was even a thing for us. So,
well, it started and then it disappeared, but yeah. So, yeah, these aren't going to be constant updates on these cars.
These will be sporadic. They'll come in and go because we might not work on them for a couple of months. We might get a couple of weeks on them.
Yeah.
In a row, it'll be kind of comes and goes.
But eventually you will see both of these on track.
Yes, these will 100% be on track.
This will be a good challenge, I think, Stuart.
It's not a challenge.
Is the ST150 faster than a ZTEC S?
No.
I think it is.
No, it's not. No, I can guarantee a factory-built race car is going to be quicker than that.
Glorified ZTEC S, Fiesta
Will
ST.
hump your car.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to leave this one here. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe,
Like, share, and see you next time.
Bye!